Coronation Fund Managers was founded in 1993 in Cape Town and is one of Southern Africa's most successful third-party fund management companies, with assets under management of over 400 billion rand, market cap of 27.4 billion rand, and a price-to-earnings ratio of 25.5, dividend yield of 3%. What are you going to say about Coronation?
Look, it's been a fantastic success story in Innement. We should see the 5-year chart go up there behind you. So just incredible. And, you know, they've both gained assets as well as gained mandates. They've enjoyed performance fees on certain of their assets. They've been the go-to asset manager in our local environment because their funds have done so well. I mean, that fund run by Neville Chester is the #1 big cap asset manager with the JSE top 20 or whatever it's called. Gerbrand will tell us.
Coronation top 20.
I mean, it's really just fired, and it's just because they attract new assets. So I've long said this is a hot stock because success begets more success in asset management. And so with the market rising, their assets growing, the young team being as telegenic and as outgoing as they are, I just see great things for these people for the next 2 or 3 years, for sure.
Oh, he's obviously got lots of friends at Coronation. Gerbrand, what have you got to say?
Hey, look, these guys, these things work through cycles. They've been earning huge profit shares on these funds of them. Over the last 2 years, I think from retail market alone, they've received 160 million rand a day. That includes Saturdays and Sundays if you look at the inflows. And I think they're currently attracting about 60% of all new retail inflows in South Africa. So 5 years back, that wasn't evident from their side. So yeah, at the moment, everything is looking rosy. Everything is at the best it's ever been, and at a P valuation of 25, 1 year forward of 20, and another year, 2 years forward of 18. It seems a bit
But the question
stretched.
has to be, is it sustainable? And that's what a lot of people out there must be asking themselves right now.
Look, I think they've closed some of on the institutional side, they've closed most of their equity mandates, so they're trying to make it sustainable, but certainly I don't think you can just keep growing assets and still deliver on performance-wise at the size these guys are getting at the moment. But certainly they are a well-run operation. These guys have a philosophy that runs through their whole market or whole company. So everybody is aligned with the company, and it's certainly one of the success stories over the last 5 to 10 years in South Africa.
Paul, you want to add there?
Yeah, look, I think Anton Pillay, the new CEO, can keep it going, and here are 2 reasons why. Firstly, with asset inflows like that, they're busy making their own success because their fixed cost base is staying roughly the same. You know, yes, you need a couple more admin people and maybe a slightly, larger finance department, but with those kind of inflows, your clever resources, your key intellectual property can be extended across different assets. The other thing I like about what I've seen from them lately is that they are taking aggressive stakes in smaller companies. Suddenly you'll see, boom, 25% of Holdsport. Then they're coming on CNBC Africa and explaining why it's a good asset, and then it goes higher. So there's just that virtuous circle. Yes, at some point it's going to run out of road.
Are
but
you saying
they're
talking? Did I get a little bit there that they're talking up their own stocks, their own portfolios?
Well, they've been taking big chunks of all sorts of things, and they've been, those SENS announcements that come out saying, this company has got more than 5, and suddenly you see they've got these very, very big stakes. They've been buying stakes, like in Clicks from Bailey Gifford are out. They take 10% of the company, boom, write them a check. So, I think...
This is a consequence of their size. They haven't got a choice.
And the money that Gerbrand refers to that's just flowing in the windows. They can't keep it out.
You guys wish. Hot or not on Coronation?
As business hot at these price levels, we don't think it's hot.
Paul?
No, I think it's smoking hot, and I'm not saying that it's going to be doing as well now as it will be or in 2015 as it is now. But for the next 6 to 9 months, I foresee just even more explosive growth there.
You can't hold your